It's 7 o'clock, so we're gonna call this meeting to order. For roll call of the members.
Craig.
Here.
Soto.
Yeah.
Beverly.
On number 3, discuss and or take action on the consent agenda. All items under this consent agenda will be held consecutively unless opposition is presented, in which case the consent agenda items will be considered one by one. Discussion and appropriate action taken separately. The minutes from September 12, 2023. Paying of our bills, the PSO, all accounts. The rural water department, all accounts. The waste connections, ONG, Nichols, Dixon, and mowing. And then C, the purchase orders of the oven and the stove and the oven stove / toilet. I make a motion that we approve our consent agenda.
I second
Craig.
Yes.
Soto.
it. Yep.
Beverly.
On 4 is to discuss and or take action on replacing the refrigerators at the community building. I'm gonna let Dina and Deanie talk about those 2 things.
Well,
About the refrigerators. What do you wanna do with them or not do with them, what's working, not working?
we talked and recommended and checked prices, keeping these recharged. Unless you have a special filter, you're gonna have to keep working on that ice machine. I recommend that we get rid of them and get a regular fridge in there. This one here is still working and that big old double freezer still works. And that big old double freezer, you can put 2 cows in that thing. And that's plain big enough. Instead of paying someone, what you're gonna have to get someone that works on the commercial equipment, you're gonna pay up nose for them. It's a lot more than a plumber or a appliance man. Because regular guys will not have the parts or can get hold of them to work on these.
So you mean like a refrigerator like you use in your house?
Yeah.
Just to have, put
You know,
it in?
a bigger one, not a little
Yeah.
one, but it don't need to be gigantic, cause you got the one on the corner here too.
Yeah.
And the 2 of those together is as big as that freezer.
And that also, you wanna get rid of the ice machine?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the
Are
second
we gonna
one.
get a new one?
That's for
I wouldn't
Well-
recommend it, I just get ice bags. Keep stacked in there.
With the
Because
water,
unless you get a special filter, it's called osmosis filter, you're gonna have that worked on constantly, just like this one here. Because water is so hard, and it's not just here in Bradley, but it's everywhere in Oklahoma, because it's all well water. And unless you wanna keep paying someone every month or 2 months to work on it, that's gonna get costly after a while, and obviously it has in the past.
I didn't realize it had that many problems with it.
Yeah, I've had that work on almost every month.
Yeah. Every time we'd have it fixed, it lasts maybe 3 or 4, 5 days and quit again. And they had to come back and work on it again. It just, been a never-ending nightmare with it.
So when are we gonna bring all these in, the stoves and ice boxes and that?
okay, well, we're on the refrigerator right now, I'll talk, the stove one is
Okay.
being ordered, it's getting ordered, that's on today's, we're getting that ordered and purchased and brought in, but, we're just talking about the refrigerator right now, so if we keep the freezer that works, the double freezer that works really well, which we can put bagged ice in it, when people can bring ice and that's plenty of room to put that in there. And then keep the other refrigerator, it's that one that's works half the time doesn't, it's.
Okay.
It's gotta be charged all the time, it's got a severe leak in it, freon
Okay.
leak.
So we're not getting rid of it, we're just gonna keep it, keep charging it, and then get it?
No.
And
Get a
that's the
different
one, get rid
fridge.
of and get a refrigerator.
When we get a replacement fridge, a standard fridge for it.
That would be the only thing that we got rid of the 3 that are in there right now, is the one that we have to continue to charge, that's not working.
So if one of them still works, why would we,
We're gonna keep it, we're just gonna add another one to it. Get rid of the one that don't work.
It's just that one little refrigerator on the front side, it's not super little.
Well,
but-
we'll still have 2 ice boxes in there at any time.
okay, so we've never had
So which
two.
one's not working? The one on the far end or this one?
Yeah, the one on the far end down there.
The
working.
small one on the far
We
end.
only-
This one right here on the corner is
Yeah,
a
this
fridge.
works right here behind the wall.
Okay.
So there's 2 in there, only one works.
We've only ever had just one refrigerator, one freezer.
Well, you
The
guys don't
freezer's
want
got that
that one.
double door, so it's a big freezer, that double door one,
Yeah.
it's a freezer.
I
That
know, but
one's-
the other
that's
ice box,
good.
that's all we've ever had. We never had 2 ice boxes, I don't know where this one come from. Cause when we started up here, we got that big ice box, the big freezer, I don't know where the other one come from.
So the
'Cause
one
we
that,
never
when
had
you
it.
walk around the door, y'all know where that one's come from, well, that one works.
Yeah,
And it's the
it
other
works
one that's
good.
not
Didn't it
working.
come-
Well,
didn't they
So
say
would
they-
one refrigerator be sufficient then right now? We don't have to purchase another one?
Yeah,
They get it up
So-
at Ellick, at the community center from Ellick, and that what I was told, or came from there?
It was donated, my understanding donated from Alex.
Yes.
Yeah.
Been
Because
here
they found out
years
this
back.
one wasn't working, and so they were getting ready to do some remodeling up there, and they donated it down
Yeah,
here.
Okay, well then I
I think
just,
so.
I
but
make a
it works,
motion
it
to,
works great.
okay.
I make a motion to just remove the refrigerator that's not
Okay.
working at this time and not replace it right now with
That,
what
that would be
currently
what I
have.
do, cause we've always had plenty of room.
Yeah.
When we did funerals or anything, we never had to bring an extra icebox in or anything. Mainly the stoves.
So, okay, I make a motion to remove the refrigerator that doesn't work and keep the other two that we currently have.
Second it.
I was like,
How about buying just a small freezer then to keep the ice and stuff?
The freezer's got double doors, it's a huge
This
freezer.
freezer here,
Freezer works.
It
that's
works.
all freezer.
Yeah, it works, and it's got big double
It's
doors
bigger
on it.
than
It
four
won't-
normal
Remember we
fridge
had
freezers.
that, yeah.
Alright, Craig,
Yes.
SoCal,
It's the heat, I
Yeah.
think, killing that
Beverly?
hot flash.
Yes.
Okay, so number 5 is to discuss the ice maker. So we're gonna discuss and take, action on repairing or removing the ice maker at the community building. So like he said a while ago, that it requires
A lot of maintenance.
a lot of maintenance to keep what we have, and realistically, we can bring in bags of ice and put them in the freezer instead of spending the money to continue to fix something that's not being used constantly. So I make a motion to remove the ice machine from the community building.
I second it.
Craig,
Yes.
SoCal,
Yeah.
Beverly,
Yeah.
Number 6 is discuss and or take action on purchasing the suggestion box. So we talked about the suggestion box last month, and we wanna put it here at the community building. We found one that's just a mailbox, basically, with the lock and key on it, where we can sit out there, they can drop stuff into, or we can check it. So Frankie was able to call me, and we set up where she could be on the agenda by putting something in for that, but it'd be easier if someone can come and drop something off and we can pick it up. So I make a motion that we purchase the mailbox for the suggestion box from the Home Depot.
I second it.
Craig,
Yes.
SoCal,
Yeah.
Beverly,
Yeah.
And then number 7 is to discuss and or take action on the back pay for the town clerk. So when she was voted in, she was told that she'd be getting paid $200 a month. And that was, then found out that they had canceled that and weren't paying anyone. So we did bring back payment in last month, but in order to pay her back pay, we have to do a resolution, is that correct? So what do I need to read for the resolution?
So what we've got is a resolution and for authorizing back pay from May to August.
Okay.
And so what you or someone needs to do is just make a motion to adopt.
The resolution.
Yep.
Okay. Has it got a number on it?
authorizing back pay. It'll be,
Number 2?
let's see, we've done one resolution already this year, so yeah, so it'll be number 2 then.
Okay.
So,
Alright, so bear with me guys, I'm running this. So I make a motion to adopt the resolution to pay back pay from May to August of $200 each month for our town clerk. It would be resolution number 2,
2023-2.
2023-2.
I second.
Yeah, I agree with it.
alright, Craig,
Yes.
SoCal,
Yeah.
Beverly,
Yes.
Number 8 is to discuss and or take action on a plumber to install the new ovens and the toilets here at the community building. So I'm getting those ordered, and I wanted to make sure I had a plumber here for when they were being delivered, to make sure we correspond the same time to give them where they can set it up. They're gonna have to make a tee-off, right, for the gas and
You're
for
gonna have to
J2?
split the line, and technically you're gonna have to, I think we can get by with one cut off, but they're supposed to have separate cut offs.
Well, I wanna make sure we pass the inspection, so, but we need a plumber to do that since it's a building, so. I make a motion that we, hire a plumber to come in and do the installation of the ovens and any gas work that needs to be done with it and the toilet in the community building.
I second it.
Yeah.
Craig,
Yes.
SoCal,
Yeah.
Beverly,
And then 9 is to discuss and or take action on the 2024 monthly meeting calendar. So basically, we're gonna stay with the calendar of the second Tuesday of every month, and wanted to go ahead and get that out there for next year so you guys were aware of the dates. I can read them off to you really quickly, or, January 9th, February 13th, March 12th, April 9th, May 14th, June 11th, July 9th, August 13th, September 10th, October 8th, November 12th and December 10th are the second Tuesdays of next year. So I make a motion that we continue to meet on the second Tuesday of every month for our monthly board meetings.
That's second.
Craig,
Yes.
Sotell,
Yeah.
Beverly,
10 is our new business, and on our new business today, we have Frankie's gonna talk to you guys about a community, members to discuss a Halloween committee, or a community event, there we go.
So anyway, I'm not gonna stand up because y'all know. I'm sure you won't be able to see me. On October the 31st, I thought, why don't we have a community trick or treat at the park? That the kids, everybody that wants to give out candy, come up there, the kids can trick or treat. We can give them a cookie and a drink and let them go on their way. But it'd be safe, everybody will be there that wants to come. I mean, it's just something that I thought this community could do together.
We got done one like that before one time, didn't we, a few years back or something?
We did it 4th of July.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
well, we did
Yeah.
the Halloween carnival too,
Yeah.
yeah. But a lot of people don't wanna do any more of that, so I just thought, it's like in Lindsay, they have a trunk and treat, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
Alec does too.
Yeah.
But I just thought, as little as we are, and there's not that many people that get to see the trick or treaters and pass that candy, let's do it, you know?
Yeah, because they don't really come door to door that much here, but if we're
I
in
know,
one
right?
location, they might be more willing to show
Yeah.
up.
I agree with that.
But I just think we could do it from 6 to 7:30, or you can stay as long as you want or leave as early as you want.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna force you to stay. It's just something for the community to do. So I just wanted to let everybody know, and I'll be posting things. Huh? Bring candy.
Yeah, bring
and
good candy.
Those of you that.
Bring good candy, I heard her say that, bring good candy.
If you're gonna be able to bring cookies or anything, let me know, drinks, whatever, because I'm gonna get some cookies and some drinks to pass out.
Are you gonna put a flyer or something up somewhere?
Yeah, I'm
Or
gonna
just
put
go
it
it
up
on
on
Facebook
post
or
office.
something? Okay.
But yeah, it's
By
just.
the way, is the heat on?
I turned the air on, I don't,
This
and
is
it
awful.
says, and it has the little asterisk, like the little
I'm
star,
going
so.
to perish,
I'm
Chris.
so sorry. Well, but here's the good thing. So number 11 is to adjourn the meeting, so I make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I have
Hold
one
on.
more- I have one more
Hold on.
thing.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I didn't know about this, but the Cowboy Church wanted to let you know, they want to rent this November the 25th for the Christmas party that they have every year for the community.
November 25th, and that's the Cowboy
Yep.
Church.
Yes.
Okay. I will get in contact with somebody there.
Yeah, they're not giving up, so.
I got
Okay.
a question.
Yes.
What happened to this hole over here?
I have not a clue.
Well, it's too
I
pretty.
think it's been hidden by tables for the longest time, so I don't know.
It's starting to fall off everywhere, honestly.
Yeah, it's
It's-
longer here on the corner too.
Yeah, it's,
Is it something
plaster.
that we need to fix before
Yeah.
it gets any worse?
Well, what it is, if you notice how that's blistering now, it's been patched before, and whoever did it in the past did prep properly, because that stuff's actually made, this texture is made for outside, it's not made for indoor wall to be banged on. And about all you can do is peel off all that loose stuff and get someone that knows how to do stucco.
How about that,
Add it to our agenda for next week.
how about that Kenny?
I don't do stucco.
We got a real bad spot on this entryway
It's
here
getting bad right there, too.
too.
Yeah.
That's where the tables are hidden,
Oh, no.
and they have the moisture sticking in
Well, I can
there.
add that to our agenda for next month for sure. So that's something I can go ahead and put on here to add to the agenda. Okay, number 11 is to adjourn, so I make a motion to adjourn. Yes, ma'am. Or-
Sorry. My name is Amy and I work with PSO, the electric company
Uh-huh.
here. A couple of months ago, I'm the customer service rep for the area and I'm relatively new. So I did want to come out and introduce myself and I'll leave my name and number with you guys. That way, on an individual basis, if y'all ever have questions or concerns, you can reach out to me directly. I just returned off of maternity leave, so forgive me, I'm a little scatterbrained. But before I went on maternity leave, I got I don't know if you would call it a resolution, but it was a request from, I'm assuming maybe it was the town clerk, to have a bunch of different streetlights installed throughout Bradley.
When was it submitted?
That was the
before,
previous
yeah,
administration who was trying to arrange that.
Yeah, that would be before.
That was,
we
yeah,
did
that
it.
was.
Yes, so with that being said, and I can share this with you guys as well, some of them require, some construction, so like an installation of a pole, which that cost, after speaking to our engineer, would be absorbed by PSO. However, all of these lights would be added to your monthly bill. And off the top of my head, it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 lights.
Currently, or that are
Street
being
lights.
added?
None are being added at this time.
Those are the ones that
we
were
got word
requested.
that there was a change in
Okay.
council, so that's kind of why I'm here. We wanted to clarify before we just went ahead and did this. So I don't have all of my figures, because I was trying to race over here, so like I said, I'm sorry for that. But I can get, a roundabout figure, an estimate for you guys of how much that would increase the bill every month.
Yeah, and then we'd have to put it on our agenda for
Right,
next
and I
month.
understand, like, a
Okay.
decision can't be made
And we
tonight,
need
I
to-
just wanted to
Yeah.
make contact.
And
We
can
need
you
to know
give
where
me-
they're gonna be, don't we?
Yeah, that's
And
something
I
I
have
need to,
that-
that's
I
something
have
I need
that
to
as
get all the
well.
information that you received, because we didn't see any of that anywhere, so if we can get you an email address here in a little bit too, and
Okay.
get that to you, can we get all that from
Yes.
you that way?
Yes.
Okay, that works, then we can put it on next month's agenda and get that taken care of. Thank you for coming out here too.
No problem, thank you for
Okay.
allowing me the time.
So now, number 11, to adjourn. I make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Second it.
Craig, yes.
That's my name.
So you have to keep